We are going to walk here in just one moment. I want to make sure everybody's ready for that. We are walking. We are letting our principal talk to us. He's going to say what he's going to say, and we're going to respond, and we're going to do so respectfully because we've all been put in this position unfairly, including him, and he's been very open and transparent, as have we. So we're going to respect this process, okay? Everyone's ready? Right? All right. Okay, we're right on time.
I'm so proud of you guys. I really am. I can't. Oh, so proud of you. All right, let's make sure. I want to do the school crossing.
I tried so hard.
I bet you it'll be Heather.
She'll be okay. Zach's got her. Yeah.
Okay.
But the whole bus situation.
We told her we would avoid all the chaos.
Yeah.
You guys are at risk of absolutely.
Even though we're locked back out.
You like that rolling back?
Yeah.
It's just, no. So unfortunately, we gotta keep.
That's okay. This is better for us. Agreed. Of course. Yep, agreed.
I'm supposed to.
First off, I really want to just express my sincere gratitude and thankfulness to our community. You guys are a tremendous part of this community. Our strength at Margaret Brent lies in our community. We have been through a tremendous last couple of years, and it's because of our families, your support, that we as a school division, have been able to be successful and maintain a high level of learning for all of our kids. So I want to first extend that thank you to you as far as parents in our community for helping us to maintain that high level of learning and support for our kids. I think it's been, a really challenging couple of years for our staff and teachers. They have maintained that high level of learning as well, and that is our ultimate goal through this process as well, is to not have any kind of interruption to our student learning. So again, I want to thank you for that. I also want to thank you guys for your communication, all day Friday, throughout the weekend, taking time out of your weekend before Boy Scouts, after my son's baseball practice, again, just to discuss this process and making it a smooth one to where we both agree that our ultimate goal here is to not interrupt the learning environment of our students, and to make sure that we are discussing our next steps as far as how to continue to get a high level of learning for our students here at Margaret Brent and also through the school division. So one of the things I'll reiterate, and I want to make sure I say it just as Governor Youngkin had stated, that he urges all parents to listen to their principal and trust the legal process. It is something that I know that is ongoing down in Richmond, and something that, of course, I know you have seen the school board did. My goal is making sure that we are supporting you. It's emphasized how much you guys have supported us, and also want to do everything to support you guys in this process as well.
Awesome.
So again,
So do you want to cover, provided we're all the same, we're all going to comply with Executive Order Number 2, State Bill 1303 for in-person learning, and then you're going to tell us they need to wear a mask, correct?
yes.
comfortable, ready to put our children in. So what is my option? What are these parents' options, choices right now, this minute?
We just want to document each family as we
Would love to have your students in school today. Would love to have them come join their classrooms, come join their classmates and their teachers. The teachers, again, I can't highlight.
And they started heading this direction, and then they went back and they went in the building. So what exactly is going on, and why aren't you following the executive order? We are all.
And so they're not going to have masks on. So what's happening now?
Then you and I can collaborate, communicate.
Okay, let's collaborate. What's going on?
We can discuss concurrent learning if you want.
Let's discuss it because I got to go. I got to work.
I would just need your information so I can let the teachers know that you want to have them log in to be able to have their.
Okay, so can we provide that because I got to go to work.
The union option right now, they're supposed to be in school now. We get in trouble if we don't bring our kids in. We do it like 10 times. You guys call social services on us. What are you doing?
As far as the
What
school
are the
and
options?
school division, we're following the guidelines that are set forth as far as I want to reinforce all of you as our families. We want our students in school. We want to make sure that no more interruptions to the learning is taking place. That's our opt-out form for our children. Thank you.
I'm telling you verbally, both of my children have opted out. I think you know who I am. Do you?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I know this is a hard position for you, but I'm not backing down. I'm standing up for my children and their rights.
Thank you all for coming in today. We really appreciate your support in our community.
So, but my children went in. What are you doing with my children? Are these official opt-out forms that are provided that can be filled out, or are they just self-written, or what's the difference? So these are fake documents. Is there a
Anyone need opt-out forms?
Larry.
I wish this was going on. I feel
I'm gonna go introduce myself to more folks.
Okay, yeah, we're waiting on Larry. And
It's a maybe. Maybe for sure. So I don't have any. I know, right? I don't have. Do you have your gloves in the car? Let's see. Let's see here.
I'm Crystal Vanucci. If you guys don't know me, I'm the chairman of the Board of Supervisors. I'm here today just as the Rock Hill District Supervisor. Obviously, I believe in parents' choice. I support Governor Youngkin's executive order. I do believe that the school board got this decision wrong, and I support you guys. But I just wanted to be here to make sure that you guys knew, and I know all of you, so I know it's going to be peaceful. I know you're just trying to have your voices heard because you feel that the school board got it wrong. I have spoken with the governor's office this morning. They expect that the Supreme Court is going to have an expedited ruling this week. They are very, very positive and very, very favorable that the executive order, that the ruling will be in favor of the executive order. So just be patient with us. I know it's been a tough 2 years. So I just wanted to share those thoughts with you guys before you go in today. Peace. The administrators and the school teachers, they didn't make this decision. So just remember that it's not their fault. It was the school board. No.
yeah.
So direct your attention there.
nay.
Direct your attention there. If there is a favorable ruling on the executive order, then the school should be lifting the mandate. I mean, it's as simple as that. So
Well, we can sit and debate about the efficacy of masks or vaccines or whatnot, but what this really boils down to, at least for me, is bodily autonomy and telling people what they can and can't do with their bodies.
Okay.
Of course, if you're going to play the government school game, you're going to have to,
if-
follow the government rules on it. But it should still be set up so that people can determine their own fate and their own future and how their bodies are treated. And if somebody chooses to put on a mask or get a vaccine, then that's totally fine, but it should be the exact same, the opposite direction as well.
Do me a favor. Tell me your name first and last.
Timothy Lewis.
And spell it out.
TIMOTHYLEWIS.
And what town do you live in?
I live in Stafford County over by Fredericksburg, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate your
No
time.
problem.
Micah, come on with us. What message do you think the school division received today that you came out here?
I hope the message that they received is that our kids matter to us, that we feel like what they're doing is illegal, that we're not okay with that, and it is time for us to stand up and say that the learning that is happening, it needs to be better, and you need to follow the law. And until you do so, we will continue to be here. We will continue to be united. We will continue to show up and put pressure until the school board changes its mind and follows the law. It is not okay. And while I appreciate Mr. Fitzgerald, it's not okay for him to not follow the law either. And the school board put us in a position to have to show up here and have this interaction. That's not fair to him, and it's not fair to us, and it's most importantly not fair to our kids.
What has been the effect on your kids having to wear masks in school?
For Micah in particular, she says she can't hear her teachers, so she feels like she's not learning things. This interaction was prompted starting months ago when her grandma called me and said, "I need to talk to you. Your daughter said to me today on the ride home that she doesn't feel ready to start the second grade." And I asked her why, and she said, "Because I can't read like a second grader." There is no doubt that masks have played a role in our children's lack of education, and I appreciate the job that teachers are doing, but that level is not the level that it should be, and those masks are directly impacting their ability to learn. And that is the impact on her and every student. Whether you agree with masks or not, the data shows that our students are behind in learning. How long will that take to catch up?
Say your name first and last and spell it out for me, please.
Carla Alsop, KARLA ALSOP.
And you live in Stafford County.
I live in Stafford County. My student attends Margaret Brent Elementary School, and we're in the Heartwood District.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What is the message that you feel that you all got out today here at the Margaret Brent Elementary School?
That parents matter, and parents have a right to be to make decisions for their children. I mean, this isn't even really about masks anymore, as it were. And I think Crystal said it best earlier, right? Like, this is about parent choice and the parents having the right to decide one way or the other whether their child is forced masked or not. We have so much scientific study now behind all this. So it's a difficult time because we've been put in this, sort of, if this then that, what if this then that. We're in legal limbo because of the way that some things were written. So I think it was important for the parents. They needed this.
An executive order is not law. It's not legislation. It's not by the legislator. It's signed by the governor. And your school board backed that up. So as someone who voted to adhere to the executive order, where does the fight for you go from here?
So it's still vague for me, and I think that that's why I was clear that I said no to the motion that they were presenting, because I believe there's a lot of ambiguity. We've led the last 2 years by EO as a law, or at least that was the perception that was given. So it was very difficult for me to discern based on the information we were given. For the research, I'm still confused. So I believe that Governor Youngkin is right. We do have to abide by what the school board decided until we can figure things out. But parents have been doing this for 2 years, and they're tired, and they have the right to be. And to be honest with you, we've been standing up for masks, and those parents have been heard. For 2 years, they've been heard. Their message has been heard. We want our kids in masks, and no one has heard the parents that don't. So today was about letting them be heard and letting them finally get a sense that they're fighting for their children and that they're making a better future for their kids.
Say your name first and last and spell it out for me, please.
Alyssa Halstead. ALYSSAHALSTEAD.
And you are the
Hartwood School Board Representative.
Hartwood District in Stafford County, Virginia.
Correct.
Okay.
That
Thank
is
you very
me.
much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.